Good evening, morning, afternoon, freaks and geeks. This is Relusion, part 3 of Characters I Like to See in Nintendo. This is going to be the last video. I don't know if you guys have been waiting in anticipation to see what the third list is going to be. But, as a reminder, because Switch 2 just came out, and they usually do like a Smash Brothers for each system, I'm pretty sure they're going to release a new Smash Brothers on the Switch 2. So, part 1, I did Nintendo license. Part 2, I did non-Nintendo license. And part 3, well, this is mainly a joke tier, a joke list, if you would. Because these are probably not ever going to happen. Because they're not from video games, but they're from TV shows and movies. So let's have fun with this one. Go ahead and let me know what you would like to see, or you think would be funny or hilarious to have as a TV show / movie, or even books. Yeah, why not? One of these is actually from a book. But you know what I mean. So, let's get with it. 1. So the first one is because everybody wants him in Smash Brothers, even though he's not a video game character. Technically, you know, I think 90% of these guys are in video games anyway. But the people want to see Goku for some reason to be in Smash Brothers. But I actually think that might be an interesting character. Hear me out. Because, you know, Goku goes Super Saiyan. And now he has different levels of Saiyan power. What if, while he's fighting, he powers up, and when he gets like a full bar, he like goes super. And then that bar fills up and he goes to the next level, and then the next level. And so forth. And his final smash would be Spirit Bomb. And it would do more, like a lot more damage the more he's powered up. And he throws that down on the screen. And then he reverts back to normal Saiyan. I think that would be a really, really interesting fighting style. I want to know what you guys think about that, because that would actually be kind of cool. 2. So going from a character that has godlike powers to a character with the word godly early in his name, I think Godzilla would make another interesting combatant. Yeah, Godzilla. I'm not sure what his final smash would be, but I would love to see him just shooting his atomic ray at everybody. That would be fun. I mean, Bowser's almost Godzilla, so why the hell not? And maybe he can have a little clone of, like, Baby Godzilla or something. I don't know. Oh, and have assist trophies be the different monsters he fights. They come up and they do their attacks on the people. That would be cool. 3. Alright, this next character has been in fighting games himself. And it's mainly because his attack, attack pull would be really easy to accomplish. And that's Wolverine. Yeah, that would be really cool. And not have him yelling Berserker Barrage, though. That would just be annoying. Berserker Barrage! Yeah. And he would have the ability to regenerate slightly through the battle. Maybe if he's not attacking. So it's like, if you see like the player going off to the side and just stand there, you know he's trying to regenerate health. 4. Okay, and so this next character has also been in quite a bit of beat 'em ups, and the skin choice for this character is almost limitless. The Power Rangers! And of course, their final smash would be like... Actually, was the dinosaur ones the only one that did that huge cannon that was a combination of everybody's weapons? I mean, you could do that, or the Megazord coming out and doing his one-hit KO. God, Rita's such an idiot. She's like, ha ha, my monster is beating the Power Rangers. They're practically dead. I'm gonna make him grow. And the Power Rangers are like, oh, sweet. We can just get in our Megazords and just slash him with the sword. Let's go. For Megazord. Curses!
5.
Alright, I didn't want to fill my list up with a whole bunch of anime characters, because, quite honestly, a majority of the anime characters will make decent fighters. In fact, Shonen Jump tried that. But I'm thinking, it's like, what character hasn't been in many, like, fighting games or stuff like that? Wait, Hydro number 8. He hasn't been in much. And I think that would be a really sweet addition to the game. Although, of course, you know, because it's not a video game character, but he would still be cool. I can't really think of much of a power pool, though. Mainly Adam, just because, you know.
6.
But do you know what characters would have a good power pool? He-Man and She-Ra. You could easily have this be like a skin change. But, and there would be another sword fighter, I don't care. But yeah, that would be cool. And you could have, like, the old design and the new design as, like, different skins as well. It would be really, really cool to have them. Maybe have Skeletor as a skin, Skeletor and Havoc as skin changes too. I don't know.
7.
I could think of a children-friendly cartoon that would have a really good candidate, and you can pretty much do a lot with this character. Steven Universe. I mean, he definitely would be a shield fighter. And his final smash would be forming with the other gems to create obsidian. That might be one of those ones that's like stays there for like 5 seconds or something like that, just pounding on the enemies. That would be interesting. That would be really interesting to do. Please make that happen. That would be sweet.
8.
Okay, so these two probably wouldn't be able to make it because adult content, and I do mean adult, like both these franchises has really heavy adult material in it. But I want to add it because it would be cool. First one is Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. I was thinking of doing Arya, but Jon Snow would be like the kind of character that's like Ice Climbers, where the wolf would be right, like sitting right next to Jon Snow. You wouldn't be able to control it, mainly because Jon Snow can't exactly control Ghost well. But Ghost would be sitting there like, if someone comes and attacks Jon, Ghost would do a little bit of attacks on him. And of course, Ghost can be knocked out. Can't really think of what could be his final smash, except for maybe he does slip into Ghost. And you know what I mean. Stop it. But he would, like, become, like, a huge dire wolf and just tear through people.
9,
This next one, I thought would be interesting just to see. And he would have a lot of really good attacks, too. But, Alistair... Alistair from Hazbin Hotel. And his final smash, like, he'd get, like, that shadow that he did to those guys that was after Mimsy that one episode. That would be great. Or his radio broadcast. He would attempt to grab a companion and throws him in his radio dimension, and you could hear, like, his screams coming from the radio. I just imagine doing that to Yoshi. That would be cool. But I know that's never gonna happen because adult content.
10,
But this last one, even though I have it here as a joke, might happen a little bit have more chance of happening than Alistair. And that's Discord from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. All of his attacks would not be direct. Like his down B, I could just imagine him frolicking through the level, spreading those seeds, and like the tentacle, like thorn vines come up and start smacking people. He's just la 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 la. And that's the thing, it's like all of his attacks wouldn't be serious at all. Or just not what his final smash could be. He just flies up, sits on a cloud eating popcorn, watching the other people fight for like 5 seconds or something like that. Kind of like an invincibility. Just, you can't touch me. That would be hilarious. I love that. That's actually a good idea. I like that. So, like I said at the beginning of this video, let me know what you think. And have fun with it. It doesn't have to make sense like Discord. So click on whichever like button you think is appropriate for this video. Subscribe if you want to see what I do. Because this isn't going to be all I do for Smash Brothers. I have an interesting lineup planned. And that's coming soon. So subscribe if you'd like to see it. I also have playlists on my end screens. You can click on to see if you'd be interested in watching those. And until next time, stay nerdy.